Welcome to another adventure, shall we? Even the dog can tell that things aren't working the way they are supposed to be.
Red! Red! Red!
This man claims we are living in a simulation, and to be honest, we might see in the long run that we are actually in a simulation.
We are living in a simulation. The simulation theory was first proposed in 2003 by philosopher Nick Bostrom. Bostrom predicted that there is a good likelihood that humanity as a whole will advance to the point where we can mimic our ancestors in a simulation, just like we do now with computer games. Bostrom gives three alternative explanations and argues that at least one of them is almost certainly true. The first, we're living in a computer simulation. The second, advanced civilizations have no interest in simulating us. And finally, civilizations are destroyed before they reach capabilities of simulating consciousness. Bostrom proposed that we could be living in one of the thousands of simulated realities, at the mercy of whoever is out there running the simulations. The point of submitting three hypotheses is that Bostrom argues that one must be true. So what if...
Okay, so what is actually going on here? I mean, can you explain it? The car is stuck and there are noises, but that is not the creepy part. Wait till attention is placed on the window. Is this video as scary as people claim? What actually makes it scary? Let's find out.
Can I show you a scary video?
You'd think criminals would feel bad when they are caught. Well, they don't. At least not this one.
What do you feel like doing?
Killing people.
You still feel like killing people?
Yes.
Do you think you'd murder me, Joe?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Joe. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And you don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never do either.
After watching this video, you might believe that there was a civilization the government tried to hide from us.
Is there a lost civilization that the government tried to hide from us? The Tartarians are said to have unlocked free energy, the same type of energy Nikola Tesla was working on, allowing them to make magnificent buildings and amazing architecture. Most of their buildings come to a point, and it is also known that bricks conduct electricity. Nikola Tesla was highly interested with the Egyptian pyramids, which some believe the Tartarians had a hand in building. However, it seems that a powerful organization put a stop to Tartaria because there was already a system in play to make people pay for energy. The Rockefellers had started their oil energy monopoly in the 1870s, around the same time Tartaria was being erased. The success of this business empire made Rockefeller one of the world's first billionaires.
Well, you might not have heard of either of the names in this video before, but prepare to be shown a different side to life.
Jeffrey Dahmer was bad, but have you heard of Joseph Fritzl?
Maybe the fact that all of the rooms were in awkward disarray should have been enough pointer to the fact that things had gone way out of hand. It is definitely not the normal way you and I would take a selfie. It is very unsettling. Check it out. Our timelines are messed up, yeah? But what does this really mean? Is it possible that some of the things we see today, some persons have heard about it prior to that time in their own timeline?
Okay, yeah, our timelines are definitely messed up. I just learned that Oxford University in the UK is actually older than the Aztec Empire. So here's part 3. And before we dive in, I just want to thank everyone who listened because we are number 6 on the charts. So when Oxford was founded, they still thought the sun revolved around the earth. And they didn't know gravity was a thing for another 500 years. The last guillotining not only happened after Star Wars had already come out, but some of them were actually filmed. The last person to be executed by firing squad in the United States was executed the day Toy Story 3 came out. This one's crazy. William Shatner, James Dean, born in the same year. Harriet Tubman could have heard that the Titanic sank on the radio. And Shirley Temple could have had an Instagram account. And lastly, someone who witnessed Lincoln's assassination in person later went on to talk about it on a CBS game show.
Try to focus even with the way the camera is moving about. You would come to quickly realize that things aren't the way they seem like at first glance. Okay, where did that head come from? And why does it disappear immediately after the girls sight it and scream? Have you ever wondered how a psychopath is born? No, not the actual birth, but the villain origin story. Check this out.
The birth of a psychopath.
And he'll laugh. If you laugh at him, he'll usually laugh. Will he laugh for you?
black lands, the black people. Were the Egyptians people of color, or were they white? There is a lot of confusion about that.
The ancient Egyptians refer to their homeland as Kemet. Kemet translates to mean the black lands, and this name was given due to its fertile soil. Therefore, the ancient Egyptians refer to themselves as the black people. This has caused confusion and controversy on the skin color of the Egyptian people. There have been fierce debates on this since the 1970s. So the question is, were the ancient Egyptians black? Scientists conducted genomic testing on 90 ancient Egyptian mummies and found only 8% of their genome to be consistent with sub-Saharan Africans, but did find an influx in genes in the last 1500 years. They did find a significant part of their DNA coming from the people of the Near East and the people of ancient Mesopotamia. This is the same place as the ancient Sumerians and the people of Göbekli Tepe. However, they recognize that there were limitations with the study, which doesn't include all of ancient Egypt. Whilst this doesn't conclusively answer the debate, it does give some clues. One thing for sure is that there are still a lot of unanswered questions.
It is not about the door creaking sound or the bell ringing. It is about the crucifix and what comes after. Who else has this unhinged about mascots and parks? This child would. And that is a wrap for this video.